So when we're thinking about where's your money and does it matter, the main topic is EKG versus stair step. And a lot of people don't understand the difference. They don't even know what we're talking about because, like we said before, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So when we're thinking about where is your money and does it matter, like where are places that people keep their money that, most people, whether they're in a 401k, IRA, they're in stocks, bonds, insurance products, like start off the conversation with that. Where's your money and does it matter?
Yeah, I think people need to understand what they're getting involved in. How does a product function? Who's the benefit from that? And what I mean by that is who's first in line to acquire or capture the distributions of those funds when it goes to exercising that money. In a lot of cases, it's Uncle Sam. The tax bill's coming. 401ks, IRAs, you're deferring those taxes into the future, not knowing what that future may entail when it comes to the tax codes. We're in the middle of that right now. Tax laws are going to be changing with some of these bills that are coming out, and the increases in taxation are coming. What does that mean to us as individuals who are trying to acquire assets for retirement? You need to understand how the products work, not just when you're acquiring or accumulating the money, but what does it mean when you go to take distributions or have access to the money? When is it available? When do you have access, in other words? Is it taxable? Is there penalties prior to a certain age? Is it liquid? Can you have use of it and control of it? Meaning, who is first in line? I mean, a lot of cases, we're not the first ones in line when it comes to money. It might be, we think it's our money, but if we've deferred our taxes, Uncle Sam's first. And then potentially, if you have someone managing those funds, whether it's IRAs, mutual funds, things along those lines, 401ks, there's all fees included in that, and it ranges. They're not all the same of what's charged for in those things, but that's all money that's being taken away from us when it comes to acquiring those assets and growing those assets going forward. So really trying to decipher what is in the best interest of how to acquire and accumulate those assets is very important to understand. And I think the public doesn't have enough knowledge because we're just not involved in that every single day if you're not in this industry. So it's something to really consider when you're having conversations, I believe, with people that are trying to do different things for you. Really understanding, and from our standpoint, trying to make sure that people are being put in the right positions, not just short-term, but long-term for their financial goals or their family goals. There's a lot to be said with all of that. So I think it's really important for people to understand where their money is, and how does that product function on their behalf in the current state, short-term and long-term.